Welcome back. Coffee with Moshe. I hope you're enjoying this as much as I am. Today I'd like to talk about the influence on IKI and on me of training over the years in various styles of wrestling, grappling, ground fighting. In particular, what's known today as Brazilian Ju-Jitsu. When I attended karate college over the period of several years, I met a wonderful man named Gracie who taught this style, and I trained with him. When I was in New York, I found one of his cousins, Gracie, and I trained with him in a school in Long Island. And I also attended a seminar once with Gracie here in Israel. And I was able to study their style somewhat. I also believe in buying DVDs, or in those days videos, and I bought pretty much the entire collection they had to offer, as well as many other people who fought in the UFC, a lot of the big names, Vitor Belfort, Oleg Taktarov. I bought a lot of videos and I watched them carefully and in fact drew diagrams of step by step of all the techniques. So I learned the techniques very, very carefully. Over the years I found that they were overly complicated to teach and to remember. But there were of course a lot of important elements in them. What we did over the years is we gradually simplified them. Took ones that we could remember. Again, as Bruce Lee said, I'd rather have 10 techniques that work for me than 100 techniques that work against me. And as we see later on in the UFC fights, there are very few people that could actually pull off the more complicated techniques. So we did learn a great deal from those styles, simplified them, and turned it into our own style of IKI ground fighting, which adheres to the same principles as the rest of IKI, which again is simplicity, something you can actually use to save your life.